This is Tank's Vlog for September 1st, 2017, wrapping up the day in sports. Dodgers got a big boost today with the return of Clayton Kershaw. Dodgers, who basically have just rolled over everyone, have hit a little bump recently. They've lost 5 in a row. But the return of Kershaw means that things are starting to look up again. He was as good as usual. 6 shutout innings, 2 hits. And he's back on track to win the Cy Young. Another team that's red hot recently has been the Cleveland Indians, who, for the second time this week, had a doubleheader sweep, sweeping the Detroit Tigers. They have now won 9 in a row. They're leading the Central's 8 games. And as September arrives, they're gathering up a head of steam heading for the playoffs. So look out for the Indians in the American League. Boston Red Sox, meanwhile, they bounced back today from a loss on Thursday and beat the Yankees. So their lead's 5.5. The Yankees are still hanging on to that wild card, but they got to start doing something. They have not played well as of late. Chicago Cubs, they got a nice win today and stayed ahead of the Milwaukee Brewers, who got a terrific pitching performance from Jimmy Nelson. And that's where we'll turn next, is our 3 stars. Jimmy Nelson, who pitched 7 innings, struck out 11, and a 1-0 win for the Brewers over the Nationals. John Lackey was almost as strong in leading the Cubs over the Braves, and Zach Abbey, who got a great start today for Navy. He was the everyman doing that Navy triple option as they beat up on Florida A&U. Now we stay in college, because now today is the debut of the Tank 6-pack. Sponsored by MyBookieAG. We'll be doing this every Friday. I'll be picking the 6 best games of the weekend. Since this weekend's a little elongated, we're going to be going to games that are going to go on into the Monday night. So let's take a look at what we like. One of the big games of the weekend is Michigan against Florida. Now, this game has taken a little bit of a step back since Florida's had some suspensions. I definitely like the Wolverines in this game. I like the Wolverines to cover. I like the Wolverines win the game comfortably. Another game that's probably the best game of the weekend is 2 top 4 teams. Number 1, Alabama against number 3, Florida State. I think this is a toss-up game. I wouldn't be surprised to see Florida State win the game. And I wouldn't be surprised to see these 2 teams play again in January. For this weekend, I think Alabama's going to get the win, but it's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than the 7-point spread. So I like Florida and the number. I like Purdue in the number. I think Louisville's going to get the win. I think Louisville's going to win by a lot of points, but I think 25 is just way too many points to be given Purdue in that game. I also like LSU this week. LSU, we're going to be taking them as the game moved from Houston due to Hurricane Harvey is going into the Superdome. I like them big over BYU. One place where I like an upset this weekend, I like West Virginia in Washington over Virginia Tech. I think that's going to be a straight-up upset. I think West Virginia not only covers, but they get the win. And Monday night is wrapping up our picks. I like Tennessee in a close one over Georgia Tech. So, check the link below. I got my college 6-pack down here, sponsored by MyBookieAG. And that's our new feature that we're going to be doing every Friday. Before we unveil our final 2 college football college football songs in our college football song countdown. Let's give a birthday shout out to Jimmy Connors, who is now eligible to collect Social Security at 65. And we take a look back at Barstool Sports and SportsEncyclopedia.com, where sports history lives, at the very first game of the Miami Dolphins. 51 years ago in 1966, Joe Auer returned the opening kick for a touchdown, but it didn't go much better for Miami the rest of the way as the Raiders won the game 23-14. Now, for our college football finale, the top 2 college football fight songs. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the victors of the Michigan world. Hail to the valiant heroes, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. And now, the number 1 college football fight song. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, raise up the heroes calling her name. And the sun is here on high, right at the echoes calling her name. At the echoes calling her name. And the sun is here on high, at the victory. Wake up, oh Notre Dame, wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the valley cheer on high, strike down the thunder from the sky. And us that is, oh Notre Dame, and up to that is, oh Notre Dame. My computer's buffering and the lyrics have stopped working. Well, I tried. Good day.